Welcome back to the channel, my friends. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Farmer Chris. You're watching Lehigh Valley Back to Business. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you just a little bit of the things we got to get done around the farm on a daily basis. Okay, my friends, so one of the first things we like to do at this time of the year, today's April 23rd, is check in on our plants. Try to check them, make sure they're growing right. Now we are getting some flower buds and some flowers right now, which is about 7 days earlier, 5 to 7 days earlier than we should be. Seems like this warm weather today is like going up to 80 degrees, something crazy like that. So we're pushing a little bit harder this year, so we're gonna probably be about a week early. So what we're gonna be looking for is plant health, how the buds are doing, checking to see if there's pollinators coming out here now. There's not a lot of flowers out yet, but we got a couple. So it looks like we got a pretty good stand of flower buds pushing, which is really good to see. One thing we have noticed this year is there's a lot of stunted growth and like leathery type leaves. So I want to show you what's happening, why it happened, and what we can or can't do about it. So as you can see with this plant, see how the leaves are leathery in appearance? All the new growth coming out. Now see on this one how the leaves are nice, tender, really tall, really growing out. So that tells me two things. We could either have a pest or a mite sucking on the base or the crown of the plant, or the water and nutrients are not being brought up into the leaf. So what that means is we need to dig some plants out, some crowns, and cut them open, and I'll show you what we're looking for. Okay, as you can see with this plant, it's got that leathery leaf. As you can see with this plant, nice tall leaves, looking like a healthy plant. All right, I'm gonna cut them open and show you what's going on inside the crown. All right, so this is the one that's leathery inside. So, exactly what I thought. See how this is all brown looking? That is winter injury. Now, let's do the good one. See this one, how creamy white it is? This one's healthy. So I'm gonna put them side by side so you can see the difference. See how this one, brown, and then this one, nice and creamy white. I noticed this about 2 weeks ago, that the new leaves that were coming out were all wrinkly. Like this, and not beautiful like this one. So as most of you remember, back in January we had that really cold polar vortex. I believe it was the end of January going into February. Now we had these all covered, but unfortunately when you get down to those temperatures, now here we were about -5 at night for a few nights in a row. And the one day it didn't even get, I think it got to 0 degrees. So what we're finding this year is we got winter injury. Now that, fortunately, is not on the scale of not so bad to terrible, That one's not too bad. It will push through that eventually, but right now the reason you're getting that crinkly leaf is because the nutrients in the water aren't being able to come up through that crown, and therefore it's not coming out the way it should. The reason we ruled out mites or some other kind of virus is because not every single crown in one plant looks like that, and mites and disease don't target just one crown. We would see it in the entire plant. The whole plant would be going down, and it would be pretty uniform across the entire row. Throughout the whole field, this damage, it's spotty. It is more than usual, definitely more than usual, but should be okay. But that is one of the things we are looking for. We're walking through the field, scouting the fields, just like other farmers do for other crops. Just strawberries are a little bit different. So on to the next thing. Another project I have is after the winter and all the rain we've had, this is a natural swale that comes through. I've got a culvert that comes through here. So we had a lot of washout. So it's a good 12 inches deep. I'm gonna get some field stone that we pull out of the fields when we're doing with the rock picker. I'm gonna fill this in. Should be enough to hold it. Let's go get the tractor. Things while we're out here that we do every day is check on our bees. So the flowers in the field, strawberry fields, aren't quite out yet. There's a couple, but not many. So right now they're just foraging on the natural flowers that are growing in the spring here. But as soon as those puppies open up, they'll be flying and pollinating my flowers. Hopefully we'll get some video of that. We can show you that. But let's check on our bees. Yep, they look good. They're happy. Let's get some stone. So what do you guys think? Looks pretty good if you ask me. Those big rocks will slow the water down because it goes all the way down that way and then out to where I don't have anything planted out there. That's where all the water goes. Unfortunately, way over there at that road, they never put in a culvert, so all the water stays on my side instead of going naturally down that way and into that farm. But what are you gonna do? I can't afford to put a culvert in, so make do with what we got. On to the next project. So next project is we got some washout here, around here, and then because the water comes down, this water comes from the street, comes down here. I've sprayed all these weeds today. Comes down this river stone, but now is going around the river stone and out to here, washing out all this. You can see the sediment over there. So, move some stone around over here too. Got the high spot out. Pulled that stone down. Now that water should come more evenly through the swale here and out that way. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. That's a day in the life of what we need to get done on the farm. There's a lot more stuff to do before the season gets going. Strawberry plants are pushing. Flowers are starting to bloom. We're getting close to the season. As always, guys, hit that like button, share the video, leave me some comments down below if you like what you see or got any questions. Be happy to answer them for you. Smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you next video.